Aloha and welcome to Obsidian Mountain Raceway, home of Griffin Soul DIECAST Motorsports and the EURO-MANIA Series. Here we are, drivers and race fans. It's round 6, the final round and the last chance for these 24 drivers to claim that EURO-MANIA Series championship. Now, Princess Sparkles has led the way in the overall points, but there are many drivers in range to overtake that lead. Can the Princess hold on to that narrow lead against this field of fast, hungry drivers? We're going to find out at the end of this round. Now, just to quickly go over these rules, keep your roof to the sun when you're crossing the finish line, and cross the finish line. But the pole positions have been selected through the points leaders from the round 5, and they will be rotated throughout the heats to give each driver a pole position start. There are your points: 0 for that DNF, 10 if you come in first. Whatever you do, make sure you cross that finish line. Now for our groups, we got Puff from Team Puffs Racing in that Porsche 911 Carrera 4S, leading them out. And then we got Sharky in the team, or for Team Vulcan Racing in that Alpine A110. Patty Cakes Hot Wheels for Team Norman Vern Racing in that Porsche Cayman S. And Terranos from Team Azerothian Racing League in that 08 Lotus. Group 2, we got Kane Stewart leading them out for Team Integrated Racing Sciences in that Lamborghini Gallardo. V-Man for Team Norman Vern Racing in that Porsche 911 GT. The Flying Fenman from Team Vulcan Racing in that Renault Sport RS. And Cube Boyd from For Cubed Racing in that 94 Bugatti EB110 SS. Our Group 3 consists of D-Stan leading them out for Team 71 D-Stan Diecast Racing and that Aston Martin 177. Death is Art, our local boy, driving that Lotus Avija. Numbskull for Team Numbskull Racing in that Koenigsegg Gemera. And Keldon Raven from Team Raven Customs in that 2020 Jaguar F-Type. Our Group 4, Princess Sparkles, leads them out for Team Raven Customs in that McLaren P1. Casto from Team LK Racing in that Lamborghini Scion. DRR for Team Akina Speedsters in that 2016 BMW i8. And Crazy Chris from Team Collectorholic in that 94 Bugatti EB110 SS, the yellow version. Leading out Group 5 is Bo Jiden from Team Flying Donut Diecast Racing in that McLaren Speedtail. Dana Bishop for Team GDM Racing in that Lotus Sport Elise. Pops in that Alfa Romero BC Competition from Team Jesters Raceway. And Coolcast from Team LK Racing in that Lamborghini Huracan Coupe. And round 6, or Group 6 of round 6, is Danielson leading them out for Team Danielson Diecast Racing in that McLaren F1. Clutch from Big Bomb Diecast Racing in the Aston Martin Vulcan. Zelda from Team Zelda Diecast Racing in that Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4, the black and gold version. And Hakari Rin for Team Raven Customs in that McLaren F1 GTR. All right, here we go. Group 1, Heat 1. We got Puff leading them down into... Oh, nope, the Alpine just took the lead away from the Porsche and Puff, but Puff does come in second. So we got Sharky taking that win, followed by Puff and Patty Cakes and Terranos finishing off that heat. And Patty Cakes is taking that lead down the pole position into the pipeline, spins out, and Terranos gets up alongside it but can't do nothing with it, gets blocked out, or blocks out Puff to keep him from passing. Wow, that got a little crowded going down Memorial Drive, but Patty Cake's going to take that win on that second heat. Third heat, here we go. Terranos in that pole position, leading him down into that first turn. Patty Cake's right by his side, but Terranos gets out a good hole shot down Memorial Drive, leaving the other three behind. They get all packed up there. Patty Cakes creeps across the line. Here comes Sharky. No. So we got Terranos in first and Patty Cakes in second, and DNFs for Sharky and Puff. All right, here we go. Final heat for this group. Sharky has that pole position next to Terranos. Terranos just smacked into the safety barrier, and Sharky, Sharky says, no, thank you. You cannot have that lead, and shoves Puff right off the rails. There goes Terranos off into the safety area. And then Puff comes down as Sharky gets loose, gets past him just a little bit, but then Sharky's like, no, move over, buddy. That's my 10 points. Whoa. Yeah, getting a little rough there, but hey, it's the final round. You need all the points you can get. But Patty Cakes has that group lead, which really doesn't matter because there's not going to be a round after this. But every point matters, and she's got the most points out of that group. Group 2, Heat 1. Kane Stewart leading them down from the pole position into that first turn down the pipeline. Takes the whole shot through Calamity Corner, being challenged by the Flying Fenman. And wow, what happened there? Kane Stewart got scooped in that final turn and flipped over, allowing Flying Fenman to take that 10 points. Kane Stewart's going to move over, and the Flying Fenman's going to take that pole position. Here they go down into the pipeline, getting a little sideways. Q Boyd going down backwards, being challenged by the V-Man. V-Man rolls over in that final turn, and Q Boyd blocks out Kane Stewart from crossing the line. We only have one finisher there, and that is the Flying Fenman. Heat 3, and talk about the heat. These drivers are turning it up. Q Boyd has that pole position, takes the whole shot down the pipeline, being challenged by the Fenman. And wow, V-Man in the back rolled over. He was actually in third. We're going to have another look at this because the roll was perfection. Unfortunately, he was not able to recover. And he was in fourth position, rolled right behind Kane Stewart. Nice roll there, but unfortunately ended up off the track and upside down next to the GDM garage. Final heat for this group. And V-Man has that pole position, taking him down into that first turn. Q Boyd steals that pole position, and he's going to take it across the finish line, followed by Kane Stewart. Really close finish there with Kane Stewart and the Fenman, and V-Man upside down again. There are your final scores. They're going to be added to round 5 totals. And Flying Fenman got a good chunk out of that group of racing right there. Group 3, here we go. D-Stan going to lead him down in that Aston Martin 177. And he gets the whole shot down the pipeline. Whoa! And Numbskull just wiped out. Massive wipeout. And Death is Art is going to come in second on that, I believe, if I didn't miss any of the... Oh, nope. There goes... Puff got wiped out right there. Got scooped by Death is Art as you see Numbskull flying through the air. Here's another look. Now, there was some more footage to this, but unfortunately, the producers decided to edit that portion out due to the tragic loss of a pedestrian that just happened to be right where Numbskull landed. Numbskull has a lead going down into the pipeline, spins out, kind of taunting the others. He's getting scooped, but he manages to hang on to that lead. But we did lose D-Stan in that final turn. Let's see what happened. He gets scooped by the Lotus of Vija right there in Calamity Corner, flips him over. And Numbskull almost got the scoop job too, but he managed to hang on, recover, and pull that in for a first place. Heat 3. And now we got Keldon Raven in that pole position in the Jaguar. Takes the whole shot cleanly down pipeline through Calamity Corner, around that last turn and across the finish. He will be followed by the other three, Numbskull, Death is Art, and then D-Stan. And the final heat right here for Group 3. Last chance for getting those points. Death is Art leads them out in that pole position, takes the whole shot, spins around, taunting the Raven. And he's going to take that first place just like that. And there you go. There's your final scores. Keldon Raven won that group. And those points are all going to be added to their round 5 for your final totals. Quick channel break here. Now, I don't have any other channels to shout out this time. But recently, I just hit over 100 subscribers. I did put out a little special video. I hope you had a chance to catch that. If not, go back and catch that after these races. Oops, little blooper there. But I really just wanted to thank each and every one of you, my subscribers and viewers and fans of this channel. I just want to thank you very, very much for getting me to that milestone. All right, back to the action. Group 4, Heat 1. Here we go. Princess Sparkle, our overall points leader, leading them down. And she's being challenged by Casto in that Scion. She gets spun around again, going in the right way this time. They're all going to finish in order. Nice little train of cars there. Kept it fairly clean other than Princess. I think she was probably showing off there, pulling a couple 180s. All right, this time we got DRR in that pole position, leading him down the pipeline. He gets sideways, gets straightened out by Chris, and then Princess Sparkles passes Chris in that Bugatti, and I did not see what happened to the Scion, but he's sidelined over there, and so he's going to get that big DNF. Heat 3, we got Crazy Chris in the pole position in that Bugatti, taking a strong strong lead into that pipeline, and he's going to take that win. DRR got up on the rails, but managed to stay on the track and cross that finish line in second. Princess Sparkle took third, and Casto in fourth. Casto has the pole position in that Lamborghini Scion, but Chris says, no way, buddy. He gets out in front. He's going to keep that lead while DRR and Princess Sparkle fight for that third and fourth. Get a little tangled up down Memorial Drive there. And that is how they finish out their round 6 group. And we got Princess Sparkles and Chris both tied at 30 there. They're going to add those to their points at the end of this race. So here we go. Now we got Group 5. Bo Jiden in that Speedtail, leading them down the pipeline, gets spinny. Allows Dana Bishop to get around him. He's fighting for that position back and does get it back. Does get it back at that last straight just before the finish line. Wow, some nice passing action right there between the Lotus Elise and that Speedtail. Heat 2, and we got Pops in the pole position in that Alfa Romero. And he's going to take that whole shot down through Calamity Corner and Memorial Drive and across that finish line. We got Bo Jiden in the Speedtail in second, Dana Bishop in third, and Cool Cast in that Huracan coming across in fourth. Heat 3, we got Cool Cast up in the pole position, leading them down into that first turn. But no, the Alfa Romero driven by Pops is challenged, but then the Speedtail gets around him. takes first place from all of them, and Pops flips over right in front of Dana and CoolCast, keeping them from getting any points. Final chance for this group to get any points. And Dana Bishop leads them down, has that whole shot through Calamity Corner. We got CoolCast challenging her, but nobody can get past her. Bo Jaiden's going to take third in that speed tail. And here are their final points to be tallied to their remaining scores. And Bo Jaiden had a really good points jump there. And here we go, the final group, round 6, group 6. Danielson leading them down into pole position in that McLaren F1. Takes a huge lead, but then gets bumped right in the bumper by Zelda. Zelda gets smacked by Clutch, and they all manage to make it across the line. Wow. Okay then, a little help from the friends. A little rough help, but hey, it got you across the line, right? Alright, in the pole position, we got Zelda leading them down into the Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive, followed by Danielson, and then we have Hikari Rin coming in third that time, followed by Clutch, taking that 4th position. Heat 3, 2 more races left. We got Hikari Rin in the pole position, but Zelda beats him out of that hole shot. Danielson takes over second, and crossing the finish line, Zelda spins, but does take first place. And Danielson took second, Hikari took third, and Clutch again with a 4th place finish. Clutch has that pole position now in that Aston Martin Vulcan, going down into Pipeline, and he just got passed up by Hikari Rin and Danielson was fighting to hold on to that 2nd place, and he's going to keep it, and Clutch is rolling just across the finish line to get that 3rd place points. And Zelda spun out there coming down Memorial Drive. There are your final scores, and here we go. The moment of truth. Here's where everybody was at the end of round 5 last week. And tally up their scores from round 6. And we are going to get a new total and a champion. Wow, are you seeing this? We have a tie for the top score between Princess Sparkles and Danielson. We are going to have a tiebreaker race for the championship of the EURO-MANIA Series. Princess Sparkles versus Danielson. Wow, that was super exciting, but don't go away because I got that tiebreaker. Yeah, we can't leave this like this. I got that tiebreaker right here, right now for you. It's the best of 5. It is a championship, so it's the best of 5. First driver to win 3 is going to win this championship. All right, here we go. Danielson won the inside pole position to start this off. There they go, and he's taking it down through Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive. Princess Sparkle was out of the picture for a minute there. She had a little spin out, slowed her down. Danielson's taking the first win. And here we go, Heat 2. We're going to switch lanes. Princess Sparkle on the inside pole position. And here they go down into that first turn. Danielson had a little bit of a lead, but Princess Sparkle turned it on. Danielson not as far behind her as she was to him in that first heat, but Princess Sparkle's going to tie it up. And we are 1-1 going into our 3rd heat. Danielson back on the inside, leads him down into that first turn, taking the lead down the Pipeline, into Calamity Corner, down Memorial Drive, closely followed by Princess Sparkle, but she can't catch up to him to get that pass. So Danielson 2-1 over Princess Sparkle. Heat 4. Danielson needs this, but he's on the outside. Princess Sparkle takes advantage of that pole position. Inside start around Calamity Corner. Looks like she's got this one, and she does. And we are tied 2-2. A tiebreaker for the tiebreaker. Danielson won the coin toss. So here we go. He has the inside advantage going down the pipeline. And Princess Sparkle made an awesome pass right there. She just put the beans down. And just, wow, rocketed past Danielson. There you go. Princess Sparkle 3-2. That was some great racing by both of them. But there she is, Princess Sparkle, your 2022 EURO-MANIA Series champion. Congratulations, Princess Sparkle. And congratulations, Danielson and Casto. Danielson tying for that first place, had to have a race-off for that trophy. Comes in second place for that. And Casto in third place. So great racing by all. Thank you all so very much for taking part in this, all the drivers, and for all the viewers and our new subscribers to the channel. I hope you all enjoyed this series, and we're going to have a lot more. Here's your trophy, Princess Sparkles, from Team Raven Customs, our first EURO-MANIA Series champion. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in, viewing. Please like, comment, and if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any future races. And if you have missed some races, you know, maybe on a lunch break or when you have some free time, go back and check out some of those previous races. This has been an exciting, fun event to host for you all. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll have some exhibition races and some diecast reports coming up for you here soon. Again, thank you for watching, and keep your eye out for that next upcoming event, and keep your roof to the sun. Aloha, and catch you at the races.